It's been over a month since my last Q&A. Why do you ask? Because I'm lazy and I suck at my job. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to bring it to you. I know. It is a show that everyone is clamoring for constantly. They're all just like, I need my questions and answers. I want to know about Chris. And I'm like, no. In every Q&A, you guys know that I always lie about a specific answer. And last month, I did lie about one in particular, and the person who guessed it was Alan. Yeah, I cannot get my leg over my shoulder. That is complete and total, utter toss. And I'm sorry for lying to you, and I hope you can forgive me. Can I come over for dinner? I would love to meet your parents. Everybody. All of you at once. Let's just have a big dinner together. Now for this Q&A, which is number 5. First person to ask me a question is your in sample. Who has surprised you the most? And not to sound egotistical at all, but probably me? I have surprised myself the most in a lot of ways, because I'm like, wow, I did this. Wow, I did that. Wow, holy crap. Like, because there's a lot of stuff that I never thought I'd be able to do, such as, like, you know, leaving my parents' house and stuff because of anxiety. And there's a lot of stuff I never thought I could ever accomplish in my life, and I have slowly started accomplishing things, which is cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think just me. I'm selfish. Nun Sapphire 2. What's your favorite cardinal direction? I'm trying to think, is this like some kind of security password or something to get into one of my accounts? Like, what's your mother's maiden name and your favorite cardinal direction? Like, what does that have to do with anything? I don't think I have one. I've never thought about what my favorite cardinal direction would be. That's not something that really applies to, like, my personality, you know? East. Arnold Talisman is asking the real questions here today. Where is the strangest place you've peed? Your mother. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I love you. Peed in the shower. I've peed outside. I peed in a bottle. Somebody else I know once peed in my closet. That was a whole thing. I don't pee weird places. Like, if I gotta pee, I'm gonna go to the toilet. I've peed in a sink, I guess, before, just because I'm like, well, I'm right here. I want to see if I can arc it to the sink, and I arced it to the sink. I'm like, yes, I hate myself. I'm a disgusting, despicable man, and I just peed in my own sink. I brushed my teeth there. I don't know. There's nowhere really crazy I've ever peed, because a lot of people are like, I peed on, I guess I peed on the side of a building once, you know, whatever have you, but it's like, a lot of people are like, oh, I peed on my electrical socket once when I was drunk. I don't drink, so it's like, I'm not like drunk peeing places. I'm just a normal human, just like, I gotta pee. Jasmine Pufflepants asks me, what article of clothing would you never wear? Probably short shorts. Because I remember in gym class, back in like middle school, my only pair of shorts I had for gym class were too small, so I was the kid who had short shorts because I couldn't afford to get anything that actually matched my leg length and fit my waist, because I've always had small waist compared to how long my legs were. So probably short shorts, because I don't want to relive that nightmare. Albert Honeysickle, and for some reason the honeysickle is censored. The I is an asterisk, so that's kind of weird. Or is it honeysuckle? It might be honeysuckle. Dirty boy. Dirty boy. Ever had the feeling you're not sure if you are awake or still dreaming? All the time. There's a lot of points where I dream about very realistic things. Like, I'll dream of me waking up and from a dream, and then I'm just like, is this real? Who am I? And I'll wait. A lot of times my dreams, I get fully invested in my dream. I'm not the kind of person that lucid dreams and that controls myself, but whatever my role is in my dream, I perceive as a reality until I wake up, and I crash land back into my own decadent reality. I'm like, oh shit. So a lot of times it's not even me not realizing if I'm awake or asleep. It's, you know, it's like me waking up and wondering if this is the dream and that's real life, and I get really confused between the two because I get so invested in what's going on in the dream. I wake up and I'm like, I'm in a dream. No, wait, this is reality. Never mind. This is from Mad Maya. Have you ever voted or shut up? Mad Maya, have you ever voted or taken an interest in politics? I've never voted. I can vote. I'm legally allowed to vote, but I've never voted, and I have no interest in politics because it's all insane, and I have no interest whatsoever. This one comes from definitely a username of the video, Farticus. Shout out to Farticus. I absolutely love that, and I adore that, and I will pay you for that name. I will not do that. What superpower would you most like to have? I'd like to be able to charge any electrical device that I'm holding just in my hands. Like, if my iPod's almost dead, I just gotta hold it and it will charge and I'll be all set. That'll be totally perfect. This was from Leslie Ann Pickles. Who do you most identify with? I don't know, like, I guess like a real life person, not a cartoon show, not a character in an anime or something like that, or a celebrity, like an actor that they're playing a role. I mean, like somebody in real life. Who do I most identify with? Really, honestly, no one. There's no one I really just kind of sit next to and just like, you know what, man, yeah, you and me, I totally get everything that you come from, because I always find flaws in people, and I accept them for their flaws, but I never find myself 100% aligning with the way somebody is. That I'm so... Like, I feel like I'm somewhat split personality as it is. Like, you know, I'm super, like, bipolar sometimes, and I'm just very... I'm like, every single day I'm a different me, and I cycle through, like, 10 different me's all the time. That makes me sound crazy, and I promise you that I am. I cycle through so many different, like, versions of me, like, different mindsets of me, so I can never really identify with one other person, because every day I feel like I'm a different me, and then I just kind of cycle through them all. So it's really hard for me to align myself with another person like that. And I really can't even think of an example of who would even come close, because everyone is just, I don't know. Maybe my friend Ben maybe comes closest. A lot of people say we're very alike, and I could kind of see how we're alike in a lot of ways. So maybe my friend Ben. He's been in a couple of videos if you guys want to check him out. He's been in the Japanese food testing. He did like a Naruto Let's Play with us, and he's been in a couple of videos. This one's from Anonymous, did not leave their name. Have you ever had any recurring dreams and nightmares? I have mentioned this before. Maybe I'll do a separate video on this of all the recurring dreams. But yes, I have a couple of occurring nightmares and a couple of occurring dreams. And the occurring nightmares are usually stuff like have to do with like this pig head on a wall. There's like some dinosaur dreams that I have often enough, and then there's like dream eaters and such. But then when it comes to just regular recurring dreams, when it comes to not scary stuff, there have been dreams that I've had 3 or 4 times throughout my life, spread over the course of my entire life. Like I've had it when I was like 7, then another time when I was 15, and then another time when I was 22 or something. You know, I've had it every so often. I don't exactly remember what they were, but I do every once in a while. Sometimes it's even a continuation of a dream. I'll continue a story of a dream that I had 10 years ago, and I'll be like, holy crap, I remember the beginnings of that dream, and now I'm finally picking up where I left off, and I'll keep going, and then I'm like, well, in 10 years, I guess I'll see what happens at the end of that. So every once in a while, my brain will do weird things. This is from Linkin Logs, my toilet, hello. What's your favorite fairground attraction? Usually I like playing a lot of like cork gun games. You get like a BB gun thing, you put a cork in it, you shoot lighters over, and if the lighter falls forward, then you get the prize on it and stuff like that. There's things like that. I don't really ride rides, so I don't enjoy much of a fairground besides kind of walking around, get some food, and play a couple games. That's really it. I play a couple games, honestly. I don't care about the rides. The rides gross me out. Last question comes from Maria von Martia. Would you rather be too hot or too cold? I'd rather be too cold, because when I'm too cold, I like to bundle up and I get to sleep. But when it comes to being too hot, you can only take off so much before you're just like, my skin needs to be removed for me to feel cool. But being too cold, I'm like, I can always wrap up in a blanket and play games in a blanket. It's kind of frustrating though, because when I'm too cold, it's hard for me to get work done because my fingers get very cold. But if it's too hot, you're just the same. You're just like, oh, I can't do anything. It just sucks. So both of them have their disadvantages, but I would much rather be cold than hot, because with cold, I can wrap up and I can be good. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much. Okay, stop clapping. No more clapping. It's okay. I know. It'll be another month till the next video. It's okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and I hope to see you in the next video. Be sure to subscribe for more. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Later.